Imagine if you could increase manifesting your dreams and desires by 500%. Visualizing is the most common manifesting technique, but it is really using the power of your imagination, which relies mostly on seeing something in your mind. I'm going to teach you how to use all 5 of your senses, including a bonus tip at the end. Namaste, Sacred Masters. I'm Dr. Iwas Ukehi, Shadowwork NLP Manifestation Coach, and I'm here to help you with your shadow work and manifesting questions, as well as give you tips on new ways you can practice your self-growth. Now, a lot of you already practice manifesting. You have your vision board, you have your journals, you do it all. But what if I told you that you were only using 1/5 of your manifesting powers? You see, when we manifest, we use our conscious mind to tell our subconscious mind what we want. Ultimately, for manifesting, it is our subconscious mind that does all the work. Our conscious mind perceives, our subconscious mind projects. It is just one giant feedback loop. Thus, we want to program our subconscious mind to be in tune with the vibrations of the universe and align ourselves with our desires. So, we use our conscious mind to input these desires into our subconscious mind. But don't forget that the subconscious mind has 5 inputs. Sight, which we use for visualization. But what about our sense of smell, hearing, taste, and touch? If the subconscious mind has 5 inputs, why limit our manifestations to just the sense of sight? By utilizing our other senses, we're not just doubling, we can triple, quadruple, and quintuple our manifesting powers. That's 5 times more. See, we are conscious with only one sense. So why not use 5 senses to really open the doors to your true powers? Yes, but now you may be wondering, how can you smell your dreams and desires? Well, I don't know what your specific goals are, but I'm going to give you some examples to kickstart your imagination. You can really start to make your manifestations fun and creative as well. Suppose you want to manifest your dream relationship. You could use your sense of smell to imagine cooking a lovely dinner, or maybe some roses on a dinner table. You could use your sense of hearing to hear that dinner cooking while perhaps some slow jazz is playing on the background. What about touching something like a ring on your finger? Engage these 5 senses while you're doing it. If you want to further make it real, go ahead and just buy 2 sticks, cook it, set the ambience, buy a ring to touch. You can make it all the more real just by doing that. Suppose you wanted to manifest a car. You could even try to buy one of those air fresheners that has the new car smell. Put it in your meditation room. Go to YouTube to find sounds of the inside of a car while it's driving, or perhaps the sound of the beach as your convertible is driving past it. What about touching some leather and imagining the color of your leather seat? Go ahead and make a playlist for your new car. But how do you taste your car? Be creative. How about having a coffee or some water and imagining yourself drinking in your new car? Engage all the 5 senses. What if you wanted money? How about setting up a notification on your online banking and play that notification sound during your visualization sessions? Hear the keyboard, mouse click as you open your browser. What is around you when this happens? Is this in the morning when you're drinking your imported coffee or smelling breakfast? Or is it at night when the scented candles are burning? Be creative. This is a fun and creative time to really start experimenting with your other 5 senses. You could look at your current manifestation goals and beside it, write down sight, hear, smell, touch, taste. And start to come up with ways that you can engage your other 5 senses. If you have problems coming up with ideas, try looking back into your memories. This can be very powerful because you're tapping into something familiar that you've already experienced. Did something about a past love trigger now? The perfume used by your partner in a relationship? What about the time you got your first car or you saw your first paycheck? Try to remember what was the situation around you during that time when you felt happy and joyful. Were you at home? Were you somewhere else? How can you trigger those feelings again through your five senses? Again, merely using your imagination is good enough. Although I have found actually simulating is amazing too. I personally simulate because it is more fun. But the truth is, the subconscious mind does not know reality, because the subconscious mind does not perceive the dualistic reality which we experience with our five senses. Sometimes though, our conscious mind may sneak in that we're imagining things and that it's not real, which can affect our subconscious programming of our vibrations, which is why simulation can be helpful. Plus, simulation creates biological input as well, which is useful for your manifesting sessions. Another way that simulation helps is that by engaging in your biological inputs, you're not just imagining something, but you really feel like you're in the present now, that you already have it. This aligns your vibrations to your dreams and desires. Here's an interesting fact. I've already created videos that engage your sense of hearing for your manifestations. This comes in 4 ways. In fact, by listening to all my videos, I already incorporate 2 frequencies in all my videos anyway. You may hear this tone and another frequency laid over it. These are binaural beats and solfeggio frequencies. Binaural beats are tones that alter your brain waves, and in the beginning of every video, I post the frequency that I use. In addition, I also put in solfeggio frequencies in every video, as they are high frequency sounds used to encourage healing and balance within the mind. For the full effect, hear it with headphones. Thus, by listening to my videos, I'm already engaging 2 senses within you. So, if you're feeling creative now, go ahead and comment below how you use your 5 senses, or are going to use them in your manifesting. This will help give others some ideas. Use your creativity and share it with others so that we can really help each other out. Selfishly, I hope you come up with some I could even use for myself. So, let's get to our bonus tip. For those of you who have not heard of Grabovia codes, I post sleep programming Grabovia codes every Tuesday. You can use them for your meditation and manifestation sessions as well. For those new to my channel, Grabovia codes are manifesting numbers that uses radionic signatures to help you manifest love, wealth, life, health, etc. They were developed by physicist and mathematician Grigory Grabovia, and they are used by tying these numbers down to your manifestations. If you want a full and complete breakdown, click on the link above or in the description box below, as it can be a lengthy scientific explanation to how it all works. Suppose you wanted to manifest love. The Grabovia code for love is 888-412-128-9018 or 520-741-8 for unexpected money. There's many different numbers and videos you can choose from my playlist when you're doing your manifesting sessions. For example, a date at home with the love of your life. Try imagining these numbers appearing in the scene you're creating. The numbers can appear visually or by hearing it. You can imagine these numbers during your sessions in any way you like. Perhaps you are touching embossed numbers on a cup while drinking your favorite drink and watching the sunset. Again, time to be creative. I have a collection of videos on the playlist that helps you use this code in a special and unique way. Not only do I use my usual binaural beats and solfeggio frequencies, I use Grabovia codes as well as affirmations, so it's all combining it together to really kickstart your sessions. However, it is best used for sleeping, because this is when our subconscious mind is active since our 5 senses are asleep. Go ahead and choose whichever suits your current dreams and desires from this playlist, and go ahead and get started today. Have fun, my sacred masters. Till next time, namaste.